Tetris is a really great film. I was really interested to learn that this was listed on Wikipedia as a biographical film, but also a thriller. I don't think I'd ever seen a thriller biographical film. And I have to say, while I wouldn't recommend this if you're in the mood for a thriller, I can see the thriller aspect to it. And in general, I do really recommend the film. This was released in 2023. It's directed by Jon S, written by Noah Pink, with a cast including Taron Egerton, Nikita Efremov, Sofia Lebedeva, and various others. And I apologise if I've mispronounced any of those names. And as the title suggests, the film is about Tetris. And it's about trying to patent the game and get the license for the game. And I knew nothing about the history of Tetris. And I learned a lot. Obviously, I took everything with a pinch of salt, but I'm assuming it's factually accurate for the most part. I haven't heard anything to the contrary. And it has 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb across 98,000 reviews and ratings. So that's a really phenomenal score. And it was very easy to become emotionally invested in this. And I think there's one main reason for that. It focuses on Henk Rogers, who is a video game designer, and he wants to get the rights for Tetris. And so quickly, it was very easy to see his passion for this game. His passion really shone through. And I love that. I love product and brand-based biographical films. I just think they're so fun. And there are a couple that I've seen where I just couldn't really feel the passion for the product. And that just kind of defeats the purpose of learning about how it came about, because if it seems like the people don't care, the people involved in the brand don't care, why would I care? But with this, immediately, it is so obvious that there was a lot of passion for this game, and that really shines through, and it's just so beautiful to watch. And it's very, very creative. We get to see a lot of gaming products as well, which again, I've seen some brand and product-based biographical films recently where we hardly get to see the product. So that aspect of it was also done very, very well. With regards to the thriller aspect, I'd say the thriller aspect began to pick up maybe towards the middle. Now, I would never say it became a full-blown thriller. As I said, if you're just in the mood for a thriller film, this probably isn't one to go with, but it does have very clear thriller aspects. And I thought that was a little different and not something that I'd expected before I watched it. So that was quite fascinating. With regards to feeling like I was transported back in time, it takes place in the 80s, and it's during the Cold War, and it's not a time period I particularly know anything about, but it felt atmospheric. It felt believable. The characters were very well written. I have no idea how true Egerton's portrayal of Henk Rogers is to the real individual. But again, it's highly rated as a film, so I'm assuming that there's some accuracy there. I've not read anything to the contrary. And in general, not only do I not have any complaints, but I thought Tetris was a really brilliant film. It's a great example of how to do a product-based biographical film, because there are some amazing ones out there, and then there are some that I think are very poorly done. And Tetris is brilliant. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Really fun. Really engaging. Very easy to follow the story emotionally. And I say this as somebody who doesn't really care about Tetris. I've played Tetris before. I'll dip in and out of it every now and then, but I'm not that bothered. I'm not very good at it either, but I get the appeal. I absolutely can see the appeal. Had I been a big Tetris fan, maybe I would have enjoyed it even more. Maybe I would have liked it less, but I doubt it. But whether you're a Tetris fan or you're just looking for a really great, engaging film, then needless to say, I'd say Tetris is absolutely one that's worth watching.